Capricorns, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a look at the next 72 hours for you. Any information that you may be looking for will be listed in the description, so just check there and let's see what's going on. We're going to fix these in a second. Just want to lay them out. Okay, Capricorns. So the next 72 hours, starting off with the Queen of Swords in reverse as just the general theme, you're paying attention to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius individual in your life. Doesn't have to be specifically the zodiac sign, but someone in your life who you wonder, like, are they being honest with me? Is this person being straight up and being real with me? You could question their intentions. They could maybe say things and then their actions don't necessarily align with what they say. They could also be just presenting things to be one way, and you could be sensing like, something's up. This person's not telling me something. So the next 72 hours, you could be addressing any like lies or misconceptions or things that you could feel is off, but maybe you're just not able to put your finger on it. Also, if you've been struggling with just having a level of mental clarity on what you should do. Maybe you've been like trying to figure out like what's your plan going to be when it comes to your career and your business, when it comes to rebranding, or when it comes to like a living situation. There's some sort of major area in your life that you're trying to figure out like long term what is going to be the plan. I think the next 72 hours you could be thinking a lot about that. Also, if there is a break period that you and a love interest are on where the communication is just not there, or you guys are still talking, but you guys just aren't really talking about the stuff that's really going on, this could kind of irritate you during this time frame. But going into what you may need to watch out for the next 72 hours with the Magician card, this is someone with trickster energy. They manipulate things. They make things seem one way and it's a totally different thing going on. Also, you want to watch out for potential opportunities. The Magician card talks about having all the tools necessary to succeed or to make things happen. So you have the tools accessible to you at this moment to make certain goals happen or make certain things happen for yourself. It's just maybe you've been in this energy of second guessing, getting distracted, or just going through the motions. But know that you have the tools necessary to get to where you're trying to go. Now, the advice for this time frame, I have the Star card. So remain optimistic and hopeful. When you lean into this negativity or this looking for the negatives all the time, there's nothing wrong with, of course, assessing the pros and cons of, what you're doing. But it's another thing when you can't focus at all on the pros and it's only a fixation on the cons. Or just going into a space of doubt where you don't really have any belief in something changing in your life, whether that's your love life, your finances, whatever this may be. So lean in with a level of optimism, not in a toxic way, but in a way where it's like, you can see opportunity versus being, in this doubtful space and then not seeing any opportunity at all. Now, when it comes to the possible challenge, I do have the Nine of Cups. So someone here could be giving you mixed signals. They could be showing up emotionally available at times and then other moments just pulling their energy back or seemingly not, being consistent, basically. You also could be dealing with someone who's very charming. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio individual. They're very charming. They're very good at using their words. And it's very easy to believe what they say. Yeah. This person could be acting very, like I said, hot and cold during this time frame, or you don't know what to believe. Now, going into what you may not, be aware of. With the Seven of Cups, sorry, I was looking at this card. With the Seven of Cups, This could be how your emotions could be at the root of certain decisions that you're making, or that there could be a lot of emotions and feelings coming up, and that could be why you're a lot more sensitive during this time frame, or just experiencing emotions that are just very random. Okay, there also could be things that are going on within the subconscious that you're not aware of that could be causing you to feel confused on the outcomes that you're receiving, or why you could be taking certain actions. So for example, in your subconscious, you could have a doubt around money. So in the physical, you could be having a hard time starting that business, or actually knowing what you want to do career wise, because you could have a deeply ingrained doubt around you being able to accomplish things. So really getting into the subconscious is going to be important. Now, last card we have for the tarot cards, we have the Hangman. So the Hangman represents a change in perspective, a change in view, a need for a change in perspective, a change in view. It also talks about us being in a moment of pausing and reflecting so that we can actually see things that we didn't see before, because we're either moving too fast or just, again, not assessing things from the right angle. So by the end of this week, or not the end of this week, the end of this next 72 hours, you could be seeing a different viewpoint, or realizing what has been causing you to feel a little bit stagnant. All right, let's pull some oracle cards. Capricorns, what does the next 72 hours have in store? What is the message for them? So we have heal the ouch. And we also have encouragement, or not encouragement, come together. Okay, so the heal the ouch card. This card is about healing and the process of healing, and how it's important that you be gentle with yourself through your process. Healing is not an overnight process. We can't force ourselves to do it faster. We can't trick ourselves into doing it faster. The only way we can do this is through the process of forgiveness and through accountability, and knowing that we can pick ourselves up and have control over what happens now in our love lives, or what happens now in, you know, how we move forward beyond the trauma we've experienced. This also talks about maybe some of you guys getting into the healing arts. If you've been wanting like a confirmation on whether or not that's the path for you, this is like the confirmation card. And would come together, being right next to it, for a lot of you, going towards connections that are healthy, that are fulfilling, could be the root of your healing. It's kind of like when it comes to trauma, the way that you heal complex trauma is through connection. And it's like a paradox, because if you've been traumatized, you run from connection. But true connection is the way that you heal certain traumas. So be mindful of who you're connecting to. But when it comes to romantic connections, friendship connections, be willing to also put yourself out there. It's just having proper boundaries and looking at, you know, what people are showing you, being observant so that you know what is what. But this is what I see. I wish you the best of luck, and I will talk to you in the next one.